Hello there guys, it's Captain Invisible here and welcome to another turn of the Iberian campaign for Medieval 2 Total War, the Custom Campaigns Mod 2. Now, this is turn number 13 of our Moorish campaign and I believe we were going to get into some interesting stuff in this one. So we shall load up the turn and we shall see what everyone else has been doing since we last played. So, a message from Swissman as France. King Alfonso was captured while fleeing. What a coward. So it sounds like Swissman's having more success in the north. His diplomat's on his way up here to Apollo, no doubt. End of turn report wise, we are losing money. It's because we've got so much armies though. Or such large armies, should I say. In fact, we're top militarily, so that shows you something. Financially, we're also top. We're fourth in production, must be because of our military spending. And population, we are second to France. But we're top overall again. So it looks like Apollo has pulled back his force this way and abandoned this fort again. This is both good and bad. It's good because he's pulled back from Cordoba, which means he doesn't plan to attack Cordoba. It's bad because he may want to come down this way instead. And don't want him to do that. I want to keep him away from sort of this border and this side of the river. It'll still technically be in my lands, but you know, it's a sort of a technicality. At least if he's at this side of the river, he's no threat to me. But since he's pulled away from Cordoba, we can disband these mercenaries because honestly, we do not need them. We needed them as the initial threat of Apollo drew near, but now he's decided not to engage. We can risk not having them. What we will do need to train these spies up. Still some peasant crossbowmen in that rebel army, but it's leveled our spy up a little bit. Level 3. And then one of these spies needed training, I think it was you. So we'll do the same with you. And you are level 3 now. So we've got a couple of level 3 spies, that's you're level 4. I might use you just to scout out Apollo's lands. And then these two now can go over to, I'll send one to Cordoba and one to Cadiz, who's already spying Cordoba. Basically I want to set up a spy network to route out Apollo's spies. I don't want him to get any sort of spy advantage on me in this campaign. So we need one of you, probably the Crown Prince, to head down to Marrakesh. Be the commander at Marrakesh. Need some cavalry in Cadiz. Let's build a stables. I could do with some artillery as well, but you know, for the time being, cavalry will do. We need to gather our force.
How may I serve, Sultan? Naam, Sultan. Orders.
And stick it in the fort.
Long live the warriors of Islam! Our faith has delivered us victory!
And we shall build some more troops. Cadiz is not very happy with that, so we'll just lower the tax rate. It shouldn't affect us too much because we got rid of those mercenaries now. More cavalry as always. We've already got some cavalry here that can go and join up. Then we'll move.
How may I serve, Sultan? As my Sultan will. Naam, Sultan. As my Sultan
Yeah, we'll use Sultan.
What is the Sultan's will?
Well, you could do with some training. I might just use you.
Sultan. How may I serve,
Oh,
Sultan?
I've already built a ballista maker here. Never mind. I just need a ballista. It kind of ruins my plan. There we are. That'll do. So we shall move this force. Let's just see if that's possible. It is possible. Move that force there, build a fort. There we are. So that might block him from crossing this bridge. It might not, but I'm hoping it does. So that's that. Probably don't need you actually. We could probably do more with a ballista. But it's not going to let us build one. Not without getting rid of you. I'm sure Cadiz will manage without an extra man. So that's... Yeah, we can get mercenaries if we have to, because honestly Apollo's army here is bigger than ours. So it's more of a threat. In fact, it's bigger than both of these, but we need to push him back into his own lands, or pincer him and get him from both sides. So we'll do... You can go there. You can go there. You'll be there next turn. You can go... I don't think he can attack Cordoba straight away. Doing more spies. Tangiers our spy maker.
Orders, mighty Sultan.
Keep our ships moving.
We must anchor until morning.
Which is worse than Portugal. Yeah, whatever. Although I don't know why. Why was... Is it because I moved my ships? I don't know. Excellent. Oh, how's my market going in Cadiz? In Marrakesh, should I say. 2 turns. That's okay.
Orders. Sultan. As my Sultan wills. How may I serve, Sultan?
Okay, so... Things are not looking too bad. There's an extra cavalry unit there. There we are.
Forming up together, Sultan.
So, yeah, so Apollo pulled back. It was probably the most sensible thing he could have done, because honestly, by the time I got a ballista, it would have been all over for him. So, yeah, pulling back was a good choice, but it was good for both of us, because I I didn't want him that close to my capital either, so to Cordoba either. So yeah, it was good in that regard. But now he's going to get sandwiched, and or he may get sandwiched. It depends how he reacts to this. If he keeps marching this way, he should be safe actually. But he needs to pull right back into his own lands, and that'll mean that this army is free to either move north and attack this town here. Although he is building troops there. He might be wanting to go for a second assault on Cordoba. Let me get my spy over there next turn. I may need some troops here then.
How may I serve, Sultan?
Yeah, I should think about sending some troops that way. And with this army here moving north as well, I can afford to kind of send an army around this way to attack Apollo there and push here. If this army wants to try and defeat my army here, it's more than welcome to. But if I can control the armies on the battlefield, I should win this.
Orders, mighty Sultan.
Got some ships as well that
Inshallah, the wind shall
I can
return
support
north.
with.
Like the weary
So,
camel, we must rest.
diplomacy. Let's look at the standings. So we're top, closely followed by Swissman. In fact, very closely. He's done really well in the last few turns. Spain and Portugal don't seem to be doing too well. Their alliances are wavering. Militarily, we had a big military spending. In fact, we're now losing money. I'm going to have to fix that actually. It'll be a huge military spending. We just spat. It might be to do with me moving troops around actually. Maybe.
How may I serve, Sultan?
That's okay. I'll it's not completely the end of the world, so it give me some money to spend, but I just need my armies in gear. Anyway, back to the standings. Militarily, we are top, and we are top by a good 100 troops or so. It's Portugal. I think Portugal only has that large army, and he's been building up in one of his other cities as well. So his is fairly weak, and poor Nez Base has had his army shredded by Swissman. So yeah, he's really not doing too well militarily. Production has crashed and burnt. No doubt to those mercenaries, and our military spending has really hurt our production. But it'll pick up as now that I've got rid of the mercenaries. I'm building some economic buildings, and my military spending will probably stop next turn as well, because I've got some nice armies now. I don't need to really spend any more on building up forces. So yeah, Swissman's doing okay. Production, Nez Base has fixed his production, and I think Apollo's somewhere down here. So that's that. Territorial, yeah, Swissman game 1. Nez Base lost 1. And I think Apollo's not really gained or lost anything since turn 3 or 4 when he took that other one. Financially, even though our production's gone way down, financially we are still ahead, so we just need to sort out our military spending. Population, ours has just been steadily increasing. It's Swissman that's been taking all the territory and raising his population. So yeah, that's the way things look so far. I need to think about Cordoba, because I mean I could just march this way and attack this city with this army, and then just use this one to block Nace's not Nace's, Apollo here. I would rather pin this army in and attack it and destroy it, and then go for your respected assaults. But as I say, we'll get to that on the next turn. By the next turn, I will know exactly where we all stand. Apollo will either push forward and try and take on my army here, in which case I can get my mercenaries back and defeat him with that force, or he's going to move back this way, in which case this army is probably free to move up, and this army can take its place here and just defend this section and defeat this force. But I have to wait for my cavalry as well. I'll be ready in 2 turns to do that, so 2 turns for that. Let's just check your religions going up. Religious unrest, general unrest, and squalor were the main problems of Cordoba. Yeah, so we just need to keep an eye on this army of Apollo and just watch this force here in case it comes down to attack Cordoba when it's weakened. I could do with sending some more troops up, but most of my army is cavalry now, so in fact I don't really need to spend money on cavalry. Yeah, that's fixed our economy now. I don't need cavalry there. Let's just get 1 more infantry there, so we can have a garrison here. We can have this army, and then we'll use these 2 cavalry units to get to this army, and then we'll have a nice army there to push forward. Although the general's a bit rubbish in that army. Maybe another spy? Yeah, it doesn't hurt things too much, so yeah, another spy as well. And yeah, we'll just keep an eye on Apollo, see what madness he brings to our lands, and yeah, hopefully we'll be in a great position. We'll just get our diplomat up. We need to sit him next to a French settlement and just give some trade. Excellent. So yeah, that's how the battlefield is changing at the moment. We'll, as I say, we should be able to build our economy up once certainly once the port's been built, should I say, and the market as well. We're already trading with Swissman, so that should be bringing in some nice trade. I wonder if there's. I don't really want to ruin my my spending, but we'll do for grain exchange. Will hurt here. Yeah, probably. Okay, we'll forget the grain exchange. That'll give us some money to play with then next turn. So excellent. So we shall end the turn here, once I'm sure that everything is sorted. I'll say, I really thought that turn would be this turn would be the one where we destroyed this army, but yeah, unfortunately Apollo's too smart for that, so he is pulling back. I reckon he'll pull back maybe here and group his armies up and then attack. Yeah, he'll gather a stronger army, but for now he's playing it safe, so yeah, I respect that, but it's prolonging the inevitable, I think. Yeah, I will catch him eventually, or I'm gonna march and take him up in his own lands, which again is what I like to do. So yeah, we shall probably end it there, and then we shall pass the turn on to Apollo. So we shall save, and it's Portugal turn number 13.